Is your computer heating up or fans going crazy the moment you turn on Hyper-V? Before you blame your hardware, let's fix the real reasons behind it. Welcome back to Silicophilic, your go-to source for tech tips and fixes. In this video, we will show you why Hyper-V can cause overheating and the exact steps you can take to reduce CPU load, lower temperatures, and keep your system running cool and stable. Method 1. Disable core parking. Core parking saves power by turning off idle CPU cores, but on Hyper-V hosts this can cause constant parking or unparking, uneven workload distribution, and higher temperatures. Disabling it helps balance the load across all cores. Here is what you need to do. Open Registry Editor, navigate to this path, hkey_local_machine/system/current-control-set/control/power/PowerSettings/ 5450B740D00/OCC5B647-C1DF-4637-DEC35C3-18583. Double-click Attributes and change the value from 1 to 2. Press Windows plus R keys, then copy and paste the command in the Run command box. Select your active plan, then click on Change Plan Settings, then change Advanced Power Settings. Expand Processor Power Management, then Processor Performance Core Parking. Set minimum processor state to 100%. Apply changes and restart your PC. Method 2. Restrict NUMA spanning. NUMA spanning lets a VM use multiple memory nodes, but it adds overheat and heat. Disabling it keeps each VM on a single node, reducing unnecessary CPU or memory activity. Open Hyper-V Manager, then go to the Actions tab, Hyper-V Settings. Select NUMA spanning in the left panel. Uncheck Allow virtual machines to span physical NUMA nodes. Click Apply, then OK. Restart your VM and check performance or temperature. Method 3. Check ventilation. To improve cooling and airflow, start by cleaning internal dust from fans, vents, heat sinks, and the PSU, as dust buildup significantly restricts airflow and traps heat. If your laptop or PC is older than 2 to 3 years, replacing the thermal paste can greatly improve heat transfer between the CPU or GPU and the heatsink. Make sure air vents are unobstructed at all times and avoid placing the system on soft surfaces like beds or couches. Instead, use it on a hard, flat surface to allow proper airflow. For laptops, using a cooling pad can further enhance airflow and help lower temperatures during heavy workloads such as running virtual machines. Method 4. Switch to High Performance Plan. The High Performance Plan prevents your CPU from downclocking or entering deep power saving states. This reduces frequent voltage or frequency changes and keeps performance stable. Here is what to do. Open Power Options. If High Performance is listed, select it. If not, click Create a Power Plan. Choose High Performance, name it, and click Next. Select the plan you just created. Select Change Plan Settings, then change Advanced Power Settings. Under Processor Power Management, set minimum processor state to 100% when plugged in. Apply changes and monitor system temperature. Method 5. Reduce workload intensity. Avoid running unnecessary background applications and limit heavy multitasking. When possible, distribute workloads over time instead of running everything simultaneously, especially during virtualization or rendering tasks. To open Task Manager, press Ctrl plus Shift plus Escape. Right-click on the unnecessary tasks you want to close, then select the End Task option. Method 6. Limit background apps. Open Settings, then select Apps, then Installed Apps. Find the app you want to control, then click on the 3 dots, then select Advanced Options. Scroll to Background Apps Permissions. Choose one of these. Always Power Optimized. It lets Windows decide. Never, it prevents the app from running in the background. Method 7. Disable Startup Apps. Open Settings, then select Apps, then Startup. Toggle off apps you don't need to launch automatically. This reduces background processes right after boot. Method 8. Run a virus scan. It is possible that the virus or malware present on your system is causing heating issues. So run a virus scan using your antivirus system to check for any such virus threats. If any virus or malware gets detected, it will get removed or quarantined. And that's it. Your PC should now run much cooler while using Hyper-V. If this guide helped you fix overheating or fan noise, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more quick and reliable tech solutions. Have a tip or question about virtualization? Drop it in the comments so the community can benefit. Thanks for watching Silicophilic. See you in the next one.